Hello YouTube, this video is for educational purpose. So welcome my people, this is U.S.B My Nation channel where we talk about social, faith and politics. If these three things resonate with you, please do subscribe. On your notification bell when you subscribe, give us the likes, bring your comments. Let us know what you think about what we say. Together, we shall make our world a better place. This time is the moment of truth. Nothing can stop the truth. Nothing, absolutely nothing can stop the truth. So I say greetings according to wherever you are watching this video from, your time zones. I say welcome to U.S.B My Nation channel. Today, I came up with a topic that is also evolving around what we are seeing and the moments that we are in as the citizens of the United States of Biafra. As you all know, it's no longer a secret, neither is it many people ignorant of it, that this nation of the United States of Biafra was redeclared in Lati, Finland on November 29, 2024 by Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, our now acting Prime Minister, and the DPM, that's the Deputy Prime Minister by her own position, and our Chief of Staff. Biafrans do special things. One woman, 3 honors, plus her professional honor. And the honor that the Lord, our Chukwuokike, has also honored her, the mother of the nation. I love to call her the mother of the nation because that is who she is. She gave birth to us. She gave us freedom. She taught for her children. On the 29th of November 2024, she took the bold step. Before the enemies, she confronted them fearlessly, like the Judith of the old. And Deborah, as her mother's name goes, do you know that our DPM mother's name is Deborah? That's a story for another day. So welcome to U.S.B My Nation channel. Today, I said, in this life, there is a time for everything. There are seasons, as we can all know and count. There are seasons to give birth, and there are seasons to get sick. There are seasons to grow, and there are also seasons to die. You can't run away from it. Every living thing at one time or the other gets sick or get down. We don't just go one way. The same time, there is a time to die. The only thing we pray for is that we die at the old age. Living the life fulfilled, not suffering, like Nigeria has imposed on the Biafran people. But our generation, through the mother of the nation, our president, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom they are still holding without having any law holding him, and our PM, Obato Obie, what these three things, what these three individuals, triangle, did for their own people, to liberate us, as God has said. Like I said, there is season for everything. There are times for everything. Even in the Bible, if you read histories, that's why we have history. Because when you go through history, you see that it's stages of time. And when you come to the issue or story or matter of my nation, the United States of Biafra, till date, you will see that even nature has always ring a bell that these people are not supposed to be there. These people are different. These people are the children of God, special DNA of Chukwuokike. But what happened was that humanity, the demons that are on the seat of powers, refused to listen. Because remember, they are here to destroy, to steal what doesn't belong to them, and to destroy. So, but their time is always also limited. They don't stay forever. And so long as you, as a human that knows who you are, did not also allow them, there is time to stop them. When you know that stopping them is in your hand, then you know that you are closer to your freedom. That was exactly what the citizens and the government of the United States of Biafra did on the 29th of November 2024 at Lati, Finland. So, but one thing is this: when you fight with the demons, they will never give up. And if you know the cause by which you are fighting or for what you are fighting for, you also must not give up, because that is where the result lies. So as they get tougher, you get more tougher. When they see you are not giving up, they will not have any option than to give up, because naturally you are higher than them as a human. Yes, the demon operates through human, and God also operates through human. But in all, human, it has the spirit to do in the spiritual realm, and the physical to decree a thing and let it happen in the physical, because the power has been given to us by Chukwuokike. So, like in the days of Pharaoh, the entity called Nigeria, the geographical zone where Britain located their supermarkets from Niger company to Nigeria and executed their directors and their managers, has always been turbulent, because it is meant to be that way. And the human beings in this very geographical area has been enduring, especially the Biafrans. Can you imagine when your house that you built, you are in, you know how it functions, the key is being handed over to an immigrant, a stranger, total stranger, and the law backing the stranger up to do whatever the stranger wants to do, that you, the owner that suffered for that house, the inheritance of that land, will not have peace. And there is law backing them up, or somebody somewhere like the Britain backing up this evil. Because they practiced it in Nigeria, if people don't know that one lie will only grow another lie if it is not fought. Because they practice it in Nigeria with the indigenous people, bringing them together by force, like as we know, that is the footstep of Britain. Anywhere they go, they did it in India. They did it everywhere they go. Watch all the British colony, no one is in peace, except the one that have sense to detangle themselves from their merging. And it's always not easy. So they use Nigeria as an experiment, and it worked perfectly for them, knowing that there is always a time for everything on earth to start or to finish. The people and the person that merged this even wrote it, knowing that there must be a time when it cannot work anymore, because it is not meant to work in the first place. And he said, after 2014, which is after 100 years, every party in this supermarket department can choose their wish, either to go or to stay together. But when 2014 came, CNN was the very first international media that carried that news. I remembered very well, because I was among those ignorant persons that prayed not for Nigeria to break. Imagine, I was among them. That's why I remembered very well. If we knew what we know today, I don't think any of us would have died and Nigeria will break peacefully, because they were the one championing it. And Nigeria propaganda was also against it. And we bought to the news that they used to give us. You know, they are the one paying everything. So There are servants in Nigeria who are telling us that it's not true, that Nigeria cannot break, and we are singing the same music, thinking that it's one of those political statements, until it's done to us that the suffering we are suffering since we are born is about this emergency of the evil entity called the British supermarket Nigeria. That was when we knew, and people started rising up. Then the momentum has gone down. So when the people rose up, there is one thing with the West. If it doesn't come from them, it cannot be validated. And that is what our generation is stopping. Because we are all human with one BLOOD. There's no one that their BLOOD is green. We have all one red BLOOD. But if it doesn't come from them and happen as they say it, it will not be authentic. They will not validate it. They will not be part of it. So when we rose up to say enough gonna be enough, they piped low. They went down. They stopped propagating the news. But then it's already too late, because he who wears the shoes knows where it pitches. And we carried on. But the demons cannot give up. Backed by Britain in 2015. Since 2015, there has never been any governance in that geographical zone called Nigeria. Everybody can witness it. And that was one of the crime that the British managers in Nigeria accused our president, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of. Because he made everybody to see that there is nobody sitting on the seat of power. Everybody is coming, taking whatever they want as natural resources and grow. To the extent that they even dug pipe right under the ocean. It's on the news. To take the oil that made them to ask, to wish that the owners of the land perish. So, when they continue that way, we continued and say no, because the suffering continued to increase. Though some ignorant Nigerians that doesn't understand or that benefits, because from the emergency of this by force marriage, it has always been, the target has always been the Biafrans. How to alienate us, how to see that we don't exist anymore. Others, we are enjoying whatever crumbs that the British can throw. But we that is sitting on the wealth, we came alive to see suffering as everybody is seeing suffering in Nigeria today. And that's one of the things that made forced us to bring out our talent and to shine like the sun. So this continued 2015 till date. There has never been a governance in Nigeria. What has been happening is politicians grabbing what they can grab, Westerners grabbing what they can grab, people that owns the land, who are the majority, their life being destroyed without anybody caring. And we rose up and said, that has to be enough and stop. The pharaohs refuse. When God wants to show Pharaoh that he alone is God, it makes Pharaoh to be more stubborn. That was exactly the case of the Nigeria supermarkets of Britain. Because they're supposed to know very well that their time is up. There was all writing on the wall that their time is up. But the problem is that the Westerners backing them, stealing from the land, also help them to hold on the ball and believe that nothing can be done. They put themselves on the position of Chukwuokike. And we let them know that this Chukwuokike that created what they are stealing is our own God, and we are his own children. And it's what we say that he will give to us so long as we dwell on this earth. And that is what you are seeing today happening. It may tarry, but never shall it stay forever, because there is a time for everything to happen. It is already written before we are born. The unfortunate thing in this journey is that a lot of Biafrans, their lives has been destroyed. And because some Nigerians that couldn't see through what was going to happen or happening, because they are the ones benefiting and enjoying, supported the devilish entity. But today, the punishment has gone round, because that is the only way God made human beings to think. He allowed this punishment to go round, and they were the first to start dying. And we ask, if we have been dying this way, because we are, once we drop on this earth, what we know is suffering. As far as you are from Biafra, as far as especially you are Igbo Biafran, what we have always known is suffering. If you want to think, if you want to know about it, go and listen to our musics. Yes, we enjoy, but we enjoy in hope. Our music has always been a lamentation music. Yes, even when we enjoy, but it's lamentation in hope, knowing that this fight, this very fight, we shall win it again, because this was not where we used to be, and today we have won that fight. Today, the kingdom of darkness has seen that they have no power. So as presently as we are talking, our matter is being discussed. Britain, again, is being reminded of their own document online about 2014, that Nigeria, their supermarket leased land, was expired in 2014. They have not uttered any word, because one thing with Britain, they behave like pussycats. When they know you have held them on point, they will go mute. But let me ask, this Britain that doesn't want to talk, this Britain that refuses that people will live by separating and living in peace, but they themselves, they divided into three. Ireland has gone their way. Great Britain has gone their way. The other one has, they are into three presently. Nobody heard the noise. Nobody here we only heard about their referendum. There was nobody that was spied. There was no government that came to separate. There was no international news making noise. It was just when they said the then Prime Minister and the man focusing, Boris Johnson, that they want to remove themselves from EU. And nobody destroyed them for saying that. Then the island said they want also to separate from Great Britain, to stay on their own and govern themselves. The world did not fall into the ditch. So why is it that when it comes to Africa, things seems to be working differently? Does it mean that you people, of course, took it that our life doesn't matter? While we are the ones building your nations, even in the inhuman place, because even if we are doctor or professionals, they will still come with that special dislike to let you know that you are not supposed to be where you are. It's like a crime measuring up with them. So why is it so? Why should it be that way? When people have come to say, so today we are thanking the administration of President Donald J. Trump and the congressman that has taken it upon him to see that justice is done to Biafrans. We say thank you so much, because it will mean saving a lot of lives, not only for Biafrans, not only for Christians, but even also for the Muslims, because the demons know no boundary, even as people are perishing out of ignorance, because it's not supposed to be in this way. And together, we shall continue to make our world a better place. Please do not forget, this is U.S.B My Nation channel, where we talk about social, faith, and politics, where moment of truth is very crucial, because that is the moment we are in, and nothing can cover the truth. Thank you so much. Do bring your likes, Your comment is very crucial because it's your comments that concludes this video. We wait for you on the comment section. You are highly welcome.